John, I've been getting a lot of alerts about the falling US dollar.
Yeah, it's in the paper all the time, but they never really tell us why or what we can do about it.
I've been wondering, what really backs the US dollar? Can it fall further?
Well, Sally, according to the US Treasury, the nation's GDP backs the dollar. Yes, it can fall further, just as all currencies can.
Remind me again what GDP stands for?
GDP stands for Gross Domestic Product. It's what a country produces in a certain year, equal to total consumer spending, business spending, exports minus imports, and government spending.
Well, from what I've read, consumer spending and business spending are minimal these days, and the US is a net importer. So is government spending all that is supporting the dollar?
That's right, Sally. That's where our nation's debt to the GDP ratio is going higher and higher, which also means the interest cost to carry that debt goes higher. If Congress lived within their taxable means, like the rest of us have to, then we shouldn't be concerned. But they don't, and to make matters worse, the Federal Reserve adds to the problem with what's known as quantitative easing to the tune of trillions of dollars, and Congress doesn't even get to vote for it.
What does all this government spending or quantitative easing eventually lead to?
The Fed Chairman Ben Bernanke actually thinks that by implementing quantitative easing, it will stimulate the economy. But in reality, they're just trying to save the failing banking system. It's the faith in the banking system that matters most. In 1929 and 1933, there was a run on the banks where people would rush to their local banks and trade in their paper dollars for gold coins. In 2010, there have been more bank failures in the past, suppressing 2009 bank failures. And to make matters worse, the FDIC is $8 billion in the hole and will probably need their own bailout.
That makes me worried, honey. What can we do?
Well, the good news is we can still exchange our paper dollars in for gold. Gold is an insurance against any potential banking and dollar problems, but you have to be careful what kind of gold you buy. There are dishonest gold dealers out there that take advantage of people who don't know much about buying gold.
Oh, you mean those gold companies that I hear advertisements on from radio and TV?
Yes. That's the only way they can afford those expensive advertisements is by charging people 30% more for European or rare coins. This means you need to make more than 40% just to break even on your investment.
Well, that doesn't seem like a good deal. So what kind of gold should we buy?
American Eagle 1 ounce gold bullion coins are all we need. And we can get them at 1% over dealer cost at buygoldandsilversafely.com. No bait and switch fear tactics about confiscation. Just the most gold for your paper dollars. Buying gold bullion is the best way to prepare for troubles ahead.
So how do I learn more about how to buy gold safely?
Just visit www.buygoldandsilversafely.com. It includes free information, an industry blog, and a book on how to start. It's the perfect starting place to educate yourself about acquiring gold and not getting ripped off.
Now that I know what backs the US dollar and what trouble the banks are in, I want to do something about it. I'm going to visit buygoldandsilversafely.com right now.